Honey, I would like to enter the 2011 Sand Hills Open Road Challenge next year, and I would like to run flat out in the fastest run group my first year.
I do not know. I think you should run one of the slower groups first to get some experience. I just don't know if it is a good idea to go that fast your first year.
What do you mean? That is crazy talk. My car has 500 horsepower and I have done more than 100 miles per hour on entrance ramps to the freeway lots of times. Besides, I have a carbon fiber helmet and I have a picture of my car on the side of my trailer.
What does that have to do with being in the fastest group?
I have done a lot of research on the road. I even talked to a couple of veteran Sand Hills Open Road Challenge racers that have run the race many times, and they told me this. Dave Carpenter has done unlimited many times, and is an expert at driving fast, just like me, and let me tell you, can he ever talk a long time without resting? He told me that he would have won his very first open road race when he was very young, if only a wheel had not have fallen off of his covered wagon. I also talked with a racer guy named Leroy from South Dakota who has a hot Mustang, and he told me that he has 500 horsepower like me, though I do not think he goes 100 miles per hour on the entrance ramps like I do. He told me that he would have won his division this year if he had not have needed to stop at the Y to ask for directions. I think I will be a much faster racer than Leroy. Plus, I have a carbon fiber helmet with a built-in cooling system.
Well, I think you should talk to a few other experts. I read up on the Sand Hills Open Road Challenge, and it sounds like they are very fussy about enforcing their rules, and I don't think they will let you run that fast in your very first year. I think they have some really tough cookies on their management team, and from what I read, you can't run faster than 110 for the first year. And even that sounds too fast to me.
That is not that fast for me. Remember, I can do 110 on an on-ramp. One other guys I talked to named Craig Locke said he has raced over 50 open road races, and he has a yellow car that he has raced every time. Craig told me the yellow cars are very fast, and a bald guy on the racing board in Arnold told me that too. The bald guy has two fast yellow cars, he said, and I have been told that one of them will rip your face off if you floor it, just like mine. Craig also told me he did very well in the race this year. He averaged exactly 110 miles per hour in the race.
Did he win?
No. I asked if he got a nice trophy, and he said no, because he was in the 105 mile per hour division.
Well, even those experts make mistakes. I also read that a lot of those racers have gone to racing schools. You should do that too. That would give you some good experience.
I don't need no stinking racing schools. I have 500 horsepower and a carbon fiber helmet and a picture of my car on my trailer.
Well, I think you better be careful at that race. I have heard that road is very challenging for even the most experienced drivers. I think you better back down a bit and start out in the lower classes to be safe. I read that Don Olson, a Custer County big shot, said that a lot of guys think this road is easy and that more than one racer has gone home with his tail between his legs after crashing on that road. You need to be extra careful on your first race. I have heard that Don knows what he is talking about, and that he is a cute guy too.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I have 500 horsepower and I go fast. I want to be like Ted Hughes and Brian Chandler, and be in that fast club like them. I want to hang out with them and drink their beer. Also, did I mention that I borrowed Joe Schoen's overalls from his so-called friends to wear under my racing suit, so victory will be mine, and I may even set a new course record my first year.
What the hell does that have to do with being in the fastest group?
Are you not listening to me? I'm going to run flat out at the Sand Hills Open Road Challenge in 2011, and we'll have kids begging for my autograph. I may even have Gary Patterson asking me to drive his cars. You know he helps run the Sand Hills Open Road race, and he is a big shot driver for Shelby Automobiles in Las Vegas, and someday I want to be like Gary. He is not as good looking as me, but he is a cool dude, and he has my dream job. A girl from Arnold snagged him for marriage. She is very cute, and I think she will like me, because I drive fast like Gary.
I can't believe I married you.
Did I mention I'm going to crush Ray Warner's 2011 Mustang? Hell, he does not have 500 horsepower like I do, and I have heard he cannot even beat Dave's 1.8-liter Audi. My mechanic says I should be able to do over 200 miles per hour in the mile easily with my 500 horsepower, and I have bet Bruce Younglove a case of beer that I will kick his ass. My mechanic also says I should have no problem running the Devil's Den corners at 130, and I will show the pinball wizards how it is done. I think I will be flat out the whole race. I bet they will give me a lifer number at a winter party this year, because they have never seen a 500 horsepower car before that can do 100 mile per hour on entrance ramps like mine can. I heard that they are planning on having a parade this year, now that they know I was coming, which I will gladly lead, of course.
Listen, you little twit. First of all, make sure your life insurance is paid up. Secondly, those guys will pass you like a dirty shirt. I'm tired of your bullshit and your "I am faster than everyone" attitude. You could not hold a jock of any of those guys, and will probably be forced to run in the 80-mile-per-hour bracket. In fact, if you don't change your attitude by the time you get to Arnold, you may get an old-fashioned Nebraska ass whipping. Now, go get me a glass of wine and shut the hell up, you stupid shit.